Genie grind and watch him get rich, huh? Remember when I said I hit a lick, huh? I don't really wanna fuck the bitch, what? Willie went and made another hit, okay, like Prada on my motherfucking kid, huh? Louis on my motherfucking hip, huh? Curry how I dunk, no switch, hey, fucker gonna fuck that bitch, hey, if you ain't gon' fuck with me, you a dumb fuck, put up a hit but feel like one punch, look at my bank and I'm getting dumb rich, and I'm gonna count it up till 100,
Hello world, I am What If Studia, and today we are doing a what if of actually one Monster Hunter world. This one is going to be sort of taking inspiration from Lurelphus, and yeah, let's get right into it. So basically, Deku will be starting out as actually this time he'll start out in the year 21 BC before Christ. That means. Where he is in a sort of almost caveman-like society. But, you know, they still have technology and have figured out swords and other forms of forgery. Now he lives in a sort of tropical climate island. An island where almost all of the sort of archetypes of climates exist. And on this island, actually, there are an increased amount of monsters. Monsters that are born with quirks that become sort of even more monsters. Monsters that are insanely powerful that humans have been evolving since the dawn of time to try to fight against. They've evolved to be super strong, to have super strength, and some of them have evolved to have super intelligence. This starts to take form of quirks and other stuff like that for humans. So now that we have that, we start off with Deku, one of the village's best hunters, the best hunter of the village. Once they start to get ships in, sort of trading from outside resources, they grow a huge colony, able to take over this island. Although the various attacks from monsters there are very distressing, sort of giving a lot of the populace a lot of reason to have more hunters. And as the increasing number of hunters, one came out that was destined to be the greatest of them all, Deku. Deku had hunted down thousands of monsters like this before, and he was only 15. And he was the greatest out of all of them. He hunted only alone, with his favorite Palco. You guys can name the Palco. I don't even fucking care by this point. Catechus Manicus or some shit. I don't even know. But basically, yes. He goes out on hunts daily, and he has no handler, however. He loves studying them himself. He does not depend on anybody. But he is reveled as as their best hunter ever in the whole entire world by this point, and rewarded a lot of stuff as their hunter, allowing the whole entire village to prosper. However, this on one of his hunts, he is hunting down a Legiana up to its roost in the Coral Highlands. A sudden gigantic explosion happens, sending a waterfall over him, washing him all the way down to the depths of the Coral Highlands. The Legiana follows him. However, they fall so far through this that the Legiana cannot get out. They go so far as the water flow continues into an ice biome, where they are frozen inside of this ice in the depths of basically what would be considered Antarctica. Skip to about 2012, and this is where we begin. A recent museum opens up a new caveman part of its exhibit. A caveman and an ancient monster, not unlike the ones that they have today, encapsulated in ice. While the guests admire it, one man notices. Todoroki. He's in a certain fight with his father, Endeavor. When this fight starts to heat up, literally and metaphorically, Todoroki throws the first blast, however missing his father, hitting the glass of ice that entombs Deku beside him. Now the ice does not melt instantly as it shoots past it, as the ice that is encapsulating him is harder than the one that is encapsulating the Legiana behind him. The Legiana starts to melt as Endeavor and and his son start to get into sort of a battle position. However, the Legiana bursts through the ice, knocking over Deku's ice encapsulation, and knocks him over, breaking the ice, allowing him out. The Legiana breaks through the ceiling, flying away. However, a certain claw is seen flying to its tail and linking onto it. Deku is now awake and grabs onto it, flying off with it. Off to the side they take off, and Deku starts bashing his hands into it, punching it as hard as he can, which is devastating to its sort of body structure. He takes out his carving knife, stabbing it into the back of the Legiana as he takes it straight to the ground. With a fiery blast, it hits part of the city, however, lands face first into the cement. Rolling out into an intersection, Deku jumps off the back of it, just in time as he lands. Palco, following close behind, he looks at his Palco, saying, "Knife, now." As the Palco says, "Yes, sir," as it takes out a giant sword. Him picking it up out of his Palco's hands, the Legiana gets up, staring him dead down as all the cars stop on the street. It fires gigantic ice blasts, injuring some people in the process. However, Deku blocks all of this with the rest of it with his giant sword, reflecting it off to the side, not endangering anybody. Confused, but he will do his duty. He charges as fast as he can into it, throwing his great sword into its maw, its gaping maw, slicing its head in half and to its torso. As it falls dead, Deku lets out a gigantic puff as he had exerted himself much too much during that hunt, but still wearing a grinning smile on his face. He starts talking, however, nobody recognizes what he's saying because, again, caveman, just in the recent times. The cat starts to learn their language just by the people around him. The cat has a certain quirk they figure out, one super intelligence quirk. The cat's able to talk and walk on its hind legs and learn faster than any other human before. However, Deku is not great. Once they're taken in by police, the UA steps in, saying that they'll take him, as he's technically called a hero by this point by the general public. However, he did use his quirk to defeat that thing, but still, he helped people. He's still part of them. He asks what a quirk is. As they start to explain, he says he does not have one of those. He's using all that he can, sure, but that's only because of all of his equipment. There's no type of quirk here. He says this to the cat as the cat starts to explain. The cat explains, and they're all devastated. They're all just in bewilderment about how this is possible. They offer him shelter and also a place where he can learn what this place is. Of course, he accepts it as fast as he can because he has zero clue what the fuck is happening. As the cat explains that all too. Basically, he's welcomed onto the campus of UA. He doesn't need any entrance exam, nothing. Just able to walk around campus as he likes. Todoroki comes up to him in the hallway, saying sorry and also challenging him to a duel, as that he was supposed to save everybody. Instead, he was the one to save him. Endeavor says step in line as he pushes over his son to the side, as Deku doesn't even understand what's happening and hasn't even taken off his scale armor, that he's still wearing, by the way, of the great Rathalos. He's not wearing the helmet, however. Everybody can see his face and stuff. Oh no, he is wearing the scale helmet. Anyways, before they do that duel, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you like this, and thank you again, Lathos. I swear I was going to do this in another What If. In a better time, I was going to do this before you, but, you beat me to it. Good game. Alright, see you guys in the next video. I'll see you sometime. Somewhere. Bye.
Genie grind, I wish I'm getting rich, huh? Remember when I said I hit a lick, huh? I don't really wanna fuck the bitch, what? Willie went and made another hit, okay, like Prada on my motherfucking kid, huh? Louis on my motherfucking hip, huh? Curry how I dunk, no switch, hey, fucker gonna fuck that bitch, hey, if you ain't gon' fuck with me, you a dumb fuck, put up and hit him up for that one punch, look at my bank and I'm getting dumb rich, and I'm gonna count it up till 100,